The time is 6:17, and luckily we are looking at drying conditions throughout mid-Missouri. Now, if you are wanting to get outside today, I would definitely suggest taking your outside time out right now. Dew points are not too bad. They're in the upper 60s, but here in the near future, they are going to start rising into the lower 70s and even into the upper 70s. So it's going to start feeling rather oppressive as those dew points climb into the 70s. So it's going to feel rather sticky by this afternoon. This is a look at our future track, what it feels like outside. Around Saturday at 8 a.m., not too bad. Temperatures feel like they're in the lower 70s. But by the time we reach the afternoon, it climbs to the hundreds. It's painful to look at this. Over to the west, especially in the Kansas City area, those where the heat indices are going to be the highest because that's where the most amount of moisture will be sitting in mid-Missouri. Now, even as you move off to the southeast, it's still going to feel very yucky outside, but those heat indices in the upper 90s. And not too much relief as we head into the evening hours. That relief doesn't come until we actually move into Sunday as that cold front moves through, giving us a break in temperature and heat indices. Now, our future track for Saturday, once again showing those storms not moving in. This is Saturday at 1 p.m., showing clouds starting to increase in our area. By Saturday at 8:15, that's when we're going to start seeing those storms developing into our northwest areas and pulling to the southeast. A similar pattern to what we saw this evening. So those storms are going to build, and they are going to be their strongest as they sit to the northeast for areas north and along I-70. And as they pull to the southeast, they're going to strengthen a little bit, and they're also going to expand. But once they start expanding and showing a little bit more yellow, we do expect this to start weakening as it does head to areas along Highway 44. That is going to pull to the southeast, giving us relief by the time we hit Sunday, early to mid-morning hours. And then we're going to be looking at clearing conditions as we head into Sunday. So the next half of our Father's Day forecast is going to feel rather nice. Now remember, we do have that severe threat for today. Now that we have that isolated risk for severe weather for areas south of I-70 and the enhanced risk for areas north of I-70. So that's a better chance for some damaging wind and chances for large hail. So our primary threats will be hail and wind. Winds that could reach up to 58 miles an hour or greater, and hail that could reach up to around 1 inch in diameter or larger. There is a very slight tornado chance, but we will be tracking that chance as those storms do pull through late tonight. Here's your ABC 17 Storm Track 7-day forecast showing deceiving temperatures in the lower 90s. Just remember, those heat indices are really going to kick up from around noon until around late tonight. We do have a heat advisory that does start around 12 p.m. for today, and in Boone County, Cole, and Montauk County, it actually starts at 1 p.m. But nevertheless, it's going to be pretty oppressive, making last weekend almost like nothing.
I know, and I couldn't help but chuckle a little bit when you said that if you want to get outside, to do it right now, because we've been up for a little while, so it doesn't feel as early as it is. But it is pretty ridiculous that we're advising people to get their outside time taken care of at 6:20 in the morning just because of how hot it's going to get today.
Well, that's just the matter of the fact of the truth. It's going to be so hot.
Oh, I believe you. It's the way it's going to go. All right, thanks, Emily.